I might not have enough hair to rock the top knot look, but I am pretty good at rocking the pineapple. Hi guys, my name's Evie and today I thought I would do a kind of homeware / lifestyle haul thing. I don't think I have ever done a haul video in the entirety of my channel that has not featured something beauty. That just explains how bad my addiction to Superdrug is. This haul is going to be completely homeware and lifestyle related stuff, but if you are missing my beauty hauls then don't worry, the next one's beauty. Some of this stuff I picked up the other day, some of this stuff I picked up a couple of months back. Obviously I've been off YouTube for a while, but I thought I would show you some of the things I've been buying and loving. Since the start of this year I've become more inspired by blogger aesthetic, if you like, so a lot more white and a lot more cutesy accessories, something that I've never really had because my room's full of clutter, but recently I have invested in some new things. I've also been trying to up my blogger photography game because if you look on Instagram, pretty much every blogger has this perfect aesthetic and then there's me that's just an awkward turtle in comparison. One thing I have seen in a lot of blogger photography is these adorable little succulent plants. Now I'm hopeless at keeping anything alive, including a plant, so I came across some little artificial plants in New Look. They are so cute. I'll start off with this one. It's obviously meant to be like a little cactus. I genuinely, when I went into New Look, thought these were real plants. That is how dim I am. The other one, I don't really know what kind of plant it's meant to be. Maybe some other kind of cactus. I've got no idea. I do not know my plants. New Look have got so many of these and they're really, really cheap and affordable. I could have bought the entire range, but I decided to go for these two because they're the only two that came in matching white pots and I'm really loving white at the moment. What I really like as well, I don't know if you guys will be able to see, you've got like artificial stones as well, so it looks as though it's perfectly planted and I just think they're really, really cute. Keeping on the blogger aesthetic theme, if you follow any bloggers on either Twitter or Instagram, then you have probably heard of the company Coconut Lane. Coconut Lane are literally perfection in terms of homeware. If I was to buy a house, I would just kit the entire thing out in Coconut Lane products. They stock absolutely everything from cute stationery to wall art to even things like earrings and necklaces, and they're just a really, really good company. If you haven't checked them out, then you totally should. I went on a bit of a spree on their website recently. I got so much stuff and honestly I placed the order on like the Thursday and it was on my doormat by the Saturday morning. It was incredible. The first things I picked up were little notebooks. Let it be known to the world, I am an absolute sucker for cute stationery. I could have bought their entire store, but in the end I settled for these three really cute A5 notebooks. These notebooks were super cheap and the paper is really high quality. They're all blank inside so you can scribble things, you can doodle things, do anything you want to your heart's content. I'm also a massive sucker for marble, so the first one I got was this black marble which is just stunning. I can just see me taking so many photos using that as a background. The next one kind of sums up my attitude to life for the moment. I wish I put as much effort into revision as I did my Instagram. To be fair, my Instagram game has sucked recently, but I'm hoping to improve it soon. And the final one, similar to the black marble, is a nice icy blue marble colour. I'm obsessed with blue, I don't know if you can tell by the wall. I'm one of these people that I go to write something down and I can't find a notebook or I can't find a pen and my life is an absolute mess. So I thought these notebooks would send me well on my way to organisation. I mentioned earlier that Coconut Lane are renowned for their wall art, and one of the things I want to do on this back wall is make a feature out of it. I want to have loads of different sayings and pictures and stuff. So when I was on the Coconut Lane website, I could not resist picking up a few of their big prints as well. The first one I got says, "I'm a blogger, what's your superpower?" I wish I could call myself a blogger at the moment, but I really need to up my game. I absolutely love this font. I do not know what this font is called, but I'm obsessed with it, and of course it's marble, so it had to be bought. The next one is black for a touch of colour. Well, colour's probably not the right word, but it says on it, "Stars can't shine without darkness," and I think that is a very, very true statement. And the final one I just thought was absolutely awesome. This one's just plain white, this is more card based, but it says, "Stay focused and extra sparkly." That is what I picked up from Coconut Lane. To be fair, I did pick up some earrings from them as well, that don't really fit with a lifestyle homeware kind of video. They're little feathers, they were really cheap and I love them. But continuing on the wall art theme, you can tell I'm really pushing this feature wall even though I've done absolutely nothing with it. What's happened? All the frames that I bought don't have little hanging bits on the back, so I bought an IKEA hanging kit, but I'm just crap at DIY. So if anyone wants to come over and like put all my prints in frames for me and hang them, it would be really much appreciated. I can pay you in either Jaffa cakes or hugs, whichever's preferable. The next two prints I've got come courtesy of a fellow blogger. If you have not checked out Dorkface's Etsy shop, then oh my god, where have you been? Gemma is incredibly talented and she has got so much stuff. Again, she has got like notebooks and stickers and wall art coming out of her ears. So if you're into really cutesy stuff, make sure you check it out. I'll pop a link to our Etsy shop down in the description. The first one I picked up is a little almost watercolour print of little black flowers, and I thought that was so cute. Despite me always saying I'll never wear floral, I don't like floral, I actually really like just plain simple flowers. I've now got like random orchids and things in my room, and I think this fits really well. Part of what I'm trying to do with this wall is have some splashes of colour but have a lot of black and white, and so this was just absolutely perfect. Plus it was a little bit smaller and I want to have a mix of big prints and little prints, so this was just perfect. If anyone's wondering where the frame is from, got it from Poundland. The other print I got from Gemma Shop, I'm hoping I can get all this in shot and you guys will be able to see it because it is on a sort of a sheen paper. This is absolutely stunning. I don't know if you guys will be able to read it because of the lighting I've got, but it says, take chances, dream big, and remember to always follow your heart. And I think that is a super inspirational quote, and sometimes it's things like that I just need to hear. It's a white print with what's like a lilac wash over it, and then you've got the white writing and the gold accent. I think it's super girly, and I think it's really going to pop against the turquoise wall. Okay, that's the decor section done. Now the next section might surprise you a little bit because I don't really read, but I've been buying books. In fact, what I'll do, I'll start with the one that's technically not a book. I picked this up the other day, so it still has the stickers and all that on it, but one thing that I really struggle with, amongst everything else in my life, is management of money. Well, I say that, I'm not in any debt or anything, but I'm a student and I only work 2 days a week. And when it gets towards the end of a month and I look at my bank and I've got like hardly any money left, and I just find myself thinking, where the hell is all my money gone? What have I actually bought? I don't go on that many nights out, I hardly buy any clothes, so I'm completely confused as to where my money is going. So I decided to pick up a little budget planner / expenses book. This is from Paper Chase, and it says on the front, save money and money will save you. I really hope it will because I am feeling hella poor right now. The little sticker on the front says that it includes a weekly expense log and monthly overview. This is what it looks like page-wise. You've got weekly expenses and you've got a section for every day. Well, weekends combined into 2 days, which is probably not good for me. But you basically list every single thing that you've bought, and that way you can help keep track of what you're actually spending, and I think that's going to be really good for me. I did try and keep track of my spending before, but it was on my phone and I was just writing down random things I bought and I didn't keep it up. I'm hoping that a really cute notebook is going to spur me on. Okay, the rest of the books are proper books with text in them. I'm going to start with the one that I bought longest ago. Does that even make sense? You guys know what I mean. Some of you may know that I have a little bit of an obsession with the country of Japan. I have an interest in Japanese culture, things such as anime and the fashion, and it's just such a different way of living and I really want to explore it. Loads of people have a travel bucket list and they have all these places that they want to go before they die. I have one place on it, and that place is Tokyo. Originally I had my heart set on going for my 30th birthday, but that's totally not going to happen because my 30th birthday is in a few months and I'm poor. Plus I want to go in like March, April time where it's cherry blossom season because I think it would be so beautiful. This is the Lonely Planet book for Tokyo. It was published in August 2015, so it's a couple of years old, but it'll still be accurate enough that I can plan things that I want to do. I know you're only supposed to buy these books when you've actually booked a trip, but I want to learn as much about Japan as I possibly can before I go. Because Japan is such a different culture, I want to make sure that I can appreciate things. I want to learn as much about it so that I can get the full experience when I go. It's not the sort of place you go and you half-arse it and then you don't go back. That's just completely not the point of it. I've been learning about the different districts and what's in each district and all the places that I want to go, and I think I've actually planned everywhere I want to go and see when I go to Tokyo. Look at the pictures inside this book. It's so bright and colourful and vibrant and just, it's so interesting. Like in the UK, it makes us look so boring. The next book is something completely different. Now, if you said to me about a month ago, Evie, when was the last time you read poetry? I literally couldn't tell you. On the rare occasion that I get time to read, I either go for young adult fiction, so things like Twilight, The Vampire Diaries, laugh all you want, or I will go for the more classic novels, so things like Wuthering Heights, Sense and Sensibility, Jane Eyre, Pride and Prejudice, that kind of thing. One thing that I never ever read, because generally I don't get it, is poetry. I picked up this next book for 2 reasons. The first one was curiosity, and the second one was support for a fellow blogger and friend of mine. This is Melancholy Mind by Charlene McElhinney. Charlene is a Glasgow-based blogger and vlogger. I met her about 9 or 10 months ago at a blogging event. She goes to the same college as me. She's an absolute darling, and one of the reasons I love her blog is because she is so open and honest. Charlene has experienced problems with mental health for a couple of years now, and one of the things she's found most therapeutic is writing it down and getting it all out. It's part of the reason why she started a blog in the first place. Because she gave herself that creative push, she went back to college, studied professional writing, and she has now self-published her own book of poetry. I didn't even know you could self-publish. I had no idea that was a thing, but she told me she was publishing a book and I was just like, oh my god. The book contains poetry in several formats, all focusing on mental health and different aspects of mental health. So there's a section on reality, there's a section on insomnia, a section on recovery. There's also a section at the back called Twitter Feedback, where she gathered the thoughts of several people on Twitter, just asking them to describe their mental health in a single tweet. My thoughts are also in this book and I'm extremely touched that she put my thoughts in there. You can pick up this book on Amazon. I'll pop a link down below so you guys can check it out if you wish. Even if poetry is not your thing, this book is just such a therapeutic read. It makes you feel like you're not alone, even though I myself don't suffer from any diagnosed mental health condition. Everyone has a down day every so often, and to know that other people have those down days, which I think people often lose sight of, you think you're the only one that feels a certain way. To have that knowledge that other people experience it, and have a community of people that all suffer those days, I think it really gives you food for thought. Mental health is one of those things that not enough people, including myself, speak about, and I think that the more can be said about it, the more can be shared about it, the better. The final book I only picked up the other day, so I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but I am so excited to read it and to get things in order. Some of you may know that I have got a hell of a lot of stuff going on at the moment, whether it's working on this project or that project or this or that, or coursework or college or volunteering or whatever the hell. I have got a lot going on, and when I get that much going on, sometimes I struggle to do basic things like laundry and tidying up and just being a functioning human being. I went into Waterstones the other day with the sole intention of picking up some sort of self-help book that was going to help me get stuff done, become more productive and just get my life in check. I've been saying to myself for a long time that I need to get my shit together basically, and I came across a book that was literally called Get Your Shit Together. This book was written by Ruth Field, who admittedly I had never heard of before, but the fact that her previous book was called Run Fat Bitch Run, I think she's my kind of girl. She's titled on the front of the book as Ruth Field, aka the Grit Doctor. I believe the Grit Doctor is her alter ego that just tells it like it is, which sometimes is a bit harsh, but sometimes you need to hear. The back of this book sold it to me, seriously. It says, what's in your handbag? To-do list scrawled in the back of receipts, an unpaid bill and a half chocolate bar covered in fluff. Is your handbag a metaphor for the rest of your life? I read this and I'm like, she's got a camera somewhere, she's seeing me and the state my life is in. According to this book, by the end of reading it, I'm going to be able to tackle daunting problems like a fearless superwoman. We'll see. Figure out what you want from life and find the courage to go for it, which I definitely bloody need right now. Learn how to get more shit done in less time. Again, that is me. And stop feeling bad about your less than perfect life because perfection is overrated anyway. This sounds like my Bible. I'm sick of feeling unproductive and unmotivated, and it's time to give myself a boot up the backside, and I think this might just do the trick. That brings me to the end of my lifestyle haul. I will let you guys know how I get on once I finish that book because I'm seriously excited to read it. Let me know in the comments what your favourite item was. Are you more a book person? Are you more a plant person or a wall art person? Let me know what you guys are loving. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, and if you want to see what else I buy, because let's face it, I buy a lot of crap, then you can click the subscribe button down below, and if you hit the bell, you'll be notified when I upload a new video. I will pop as many links as I can in the description to the items that I've bought, as well as my social media links, including my blog evidentlyevie.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye guys!